Greetings, beautiful and radiant beings. My name is Zephyr. I'm a licensed massage therapist, bodywork professional, Reiki practitioner, Reiki master teacher. uh, I guess I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I'm a sound healer and psychic intuitive and shamanic practitioner. Today is Tuesday, November 2nd. I hope you are all well. I'm here to share with you messages from Spirit. These messages can be for the day that this was recorded, or it can be for whatever moment you receive it. Whatever moment that is the most perfect moment for you. We'll start out by cleansing the space. I've got some white sage. I've already shuffled all of the cards and meditated. So we'll go ahead and just cleanse the space with a little white sage. Wherever you're at, allow your eyes to rest. Tap in with your breath. Notice what it does to your body. Breathe in and send your attention to the tip of your tailbone and allow your attention to extend to the space beyond you, into the earth below. Connect with the vibration of Mother Earth and draw that vibration into the base chakra and allow it to sit there. Provide for you a grounding and nurturing energy. Thank you, angel spirits, guides, masters, ascended masters, beings of the highest and most pure vibration. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing all of the messages that you have to share. Thank you for all the messages that you're about to share. What is it that the collective needs to know most today? What message do you have to share? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Okay. Spirit says this one is the message that needs to be shared, so it's all good. And we've got creativity. We'll grab a few more cards. Okay, Spirit says this one, I want to come out. I'm turning sideways. We've got teaching. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. What else is it that you have to share? Stripping illusion. One more. There we go. And we've got struggle. All right. So the way that I read this is the energy that is most needed to know, that it is all good. And from left to right, we've got the path that you are on, that is happening right now for you in your timeline. And Spirit stepping in and saying, hey, I've got some more information for you. I've got something to share. So right off the bat, Spirit wants you to know that everything is all right. Now, some of you might be doing some teaching and it might be coming full circle for you. This card is the struggle card, but it's not necessarily struggle in the sense of it's something difficult that you're dealing with. We've got a fish or a salmon swimming upstream to return to where it's spawning. And for me, this is the card of a complete cycle, a full circle. After the egg hatches, it travels downstream to the ocean, lives its life to gain enough strength, and then returns to the place where it was born and lays eggs. So it's this complete circle of life that is happening. So this card for me also means that energy, not necessarily we're dealing with a struggle. Now, for some of you, it could be that you are gaining really powerful lessons. Some of you might be teaching, or teaching might also be learning. So they're two sides of the same coin. So some of you might be learning some really big lessons in bringing life full circle right now. Okay, so Spirit is saying and stepping in with the stripping illusions and creativity. And so in these big lessons or teachings that you're giving or receiving, it's helping you to recognize what it is that life has to offer. It's helping you to remove any of the layers that have been put in front of you or over top of you to see things in a grand scale with a gigantic perspective. Now, as always, we'll grab some clarifiers and we'll clarify each of these 4 quadrants. We've got creativity and teaching. We've got teaching and stripping illusion and struggles and creativity. So we'll go to Spirit and see what cards have to come out. This is the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue. It's the miniature deck because it's a little bit easier to handle. My original deck is the full-size cards, and I'm missing some of them, so I don't want to play with them, but I've been using these cards for a very long time. So we'll turn to these guys and gals and lovely, beautiful beings for some clarity. So, angel spirits, guides, thank you for all of the messages that you have shared. What is it that you've got to share with us about teaching and creativity? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. All right. Right away, come out of the closet. All right. Ooh, and we've got spiritual laws of attraction and follow your heart. So Spirit right now is just saying, if you have been contemplating about sharing any of your teaching forward or any of the lessons that you have learned, it is now a good time to step into the forefront of your energy and share that out, right? Many of you have a really strong feeling about this, but might be contemplating whether or not this is something that you want to do, or that, you know, it really feels like it's something that you're gonna do, but you're not quite sure. And so there's this like he and ha and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know if now's the right time, or, oh, I can't do it. Spirit is saying, hey, you are being supportive. This creative energy, this is really powerful energy. This is 2nd and 3rd chakra energy right here. You know, the creativity is fueled in the 2nd chakra, and the 3rd chakra allows that to move forward. It's this really strong, willful energy that's in the 3rd chakra. So we've got this really potent, creative, watery energy combined with this fiery energy. These cups are overflowing. This is overflowing, and there's water underneath it. So there's a lot of movement in this card, and it's urging, along with this come out of the closet card, for you to share what you've learned forward. So Spirit's saying, hey, wake up. Now is the time. It is what you've been calling in. You know, we've got the spiritual laws of attraction. It's what you've been setting out to do. And some of you might not feel like you're well equipped enough to be able to share forward what you've learned, and that's okay. Learning is an ever changing process. You know, we learn as we go, and we learn new things, and sometimes we don't know all of the things that we need to know until we actually begin to share it. So we can do our best to plan and prepare to share what we're going to share, but sometimes we really just need to be in the active role of sharing to be able to recognize that, oh yeah, that's an important thing. As a Reiki master teacher, I definitely have my classes all planned out, and I know exactly what I want to say, and I go through my manual that I've written out, and sure enough, all of the beautiful beings that come to my class to learn how to work with this energy, they bring their own life, and they bring questions in, and it's really, really amazing because it it allows me to go, whoa, step back and be in the moment, because whatever it is that I wanted to share forward is kind of secondary to what they're bringing in. And so this is this learning and teaching thing that's happening at the same time. So Spirit's also saying, trust that you have all of the information that you need to be able to share forward what it is that your heart is calling, right? Whatever the thing is that is in your heart that you have been contemplating about sharing forward, Spirit is saying, share it forward. It's coming full circle. You've got a lot of support from the universe. You're in a very powerful moment where you can tap into your creative energy and share that forward. So it's coming full circle, right? Thanks for that, Spirit. All right. So let's get some clarification on teaching and stripping illusion. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you for the messages that you've shared. What is it that you have to share about? Whoa, not all of these guys can come all over. All right, sometimes they flip over in the deck. And in this case, like all of them flipped over. All beautiful messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. All right, that's the one though. Yep. So you gotta just go with it. So I'm gonna grab a couple more cards. Actually, I think Spirit just wants one more. There it is. All right. So take charge of the situation. As these illusions are stripping, as the parts of our life are coming to unfold, and you're able to step back and look at your life, you're being asked by Spirit to step back and look at all of this and to recognize what has served its purpose and what doesn't need to be there, right? You are in, it's all good. This is like this is the perfect moment card. You know, this is like, ta-da, all of the parts of myself have come into harmony, and they're all circling each other. All of the parts of my being are coming together, and it's a perfect time to step back and to look at that from the outside view and maybe see if some of those circles of your life are done, and maybe there's a little bit of illusion that's with some of those circles and cycles, and it's time to get rid of them. You know, in this card, we've got Moses parting the sea, right? And for some of you, this might be a real big separation of the illusionary reality that was there for you. Some of you might really just be moving that away, just stripping it off. The image of removing paint from a surface, you know, scraping it off or pouring a chemical on it that makes it peel away is coming to mind. So for some of you, the image that you've held on to, or that you've portrayed, or has been a part of your life, it's really coming away and being removed. When those big shifts happen, it's really important to make sure that you ground your energy, because you're gonna have some fresh layers at the surface, right? And Spirit's saying, hey, it's a reminder that you have to ground and shield and protect your energy just a little bit. You know, this clear and shield and stripping illusions and taking charge of and parting the Red Sea, and all of this energy is moving, right? It's getting away from. And so it's important to set some energetic boundaries. And you can do that a number of different ways. You can carry certain crystals that help to create an energetic force field around you. I like obsidian for that. It kind of acts as a little bit of a reflector to bounce things back. If people are sending you some fuzzy energy, it will reflect it back. or another great grounding stone is black tourmaline. One of my favorite stones for grounding is black tourmaline. I've got some right here that I have around the space. I also like shungite for grounding energy. That's really great for EMFs. There's tons of stones out there, y'all. So go ahead and just do a little search in your search engine, and you'll come up with lots of really beautiful things. But Spirit's just saying, hey, things are going to come together as things move away, right? Things are coming full circle. We've got this energy in this position. This card is really, it's about what's coming into the future, and things are coming full circle. You know, not necessarily struggle, but things are coming full circle. That's what that card means to me in that position. And actually, this card, this full cycle card, has been coming up, and a number of times it's been in this position. So for some of you, this message is really hitting home, and there are probably parts of this message that aren't really hitting. So take and leave what resonates with you. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Let's turn to stripping illusion and struggles. What is it that you have to share about stripping illusion and struggles? Thank you, thank you, thank you, angel spirits, guides. What is it you have to share today about that? Spirit's just saying, trust in the process. You know, trust that everything is happening how it is supposed to happen. You know, and right away we got the yoga card and the right card that came out. So of course this can mean the practice of yoga, but really what this means to me is a bringing together. So we've got energy separating. We've got energy separating with the illusions being removed, and this energy of really creating a separation. Spirit wants me to come back to this card right here and talk a little bit about water again. So water, we've got water, the creative energy right here, the emotive energy. And so for some of you, part of what is happening with the stripping of illusion is part of your emotional body is really being withdrawn or taken away. So for whomever out there is out, excuse me, all the words want to come at once. Whoever out there is having this real big shift or change, part of it is revolving around the emotional body, and it's coming full circle. Now, with the removal of that illusionary energy that's in the emotional body, you're going to be able to bring in more of what your true energy body is, right? And so this yoga card is a bringing together. The practice of yoga is a multifaceted practice. It has to do with right action with ourself, right action within our community. It, of course, has to do with the physical postures of yoga. It has to do with breathing, with meditation. And so the practice of yoga allows us to bring together all of the parts of ourself, our emotional body, our mental body, our physical body, our spiritual body. It allows it to come into alignment into one place so that we are one being, right? Look here again, we've got this card. We've got all of the parts coming in, revolving around this center, this I am, right? So all of those parts are part of us, and some of that stuff is floating away so that we can bring in this full cycle energy. Spirit's saying go one more, because that message for right is not complete. There we go. So along with this right energy, this writing, this journaling, this taking a pen to paper. Paul the Venetian came out, and his message is artistic expression. So for some of you, as these illusions are being stripped, as this energy is being removed, as you're coming full circle with yourself, as you're learning the lessons, Spirit is sharing, it's time to also do something very creative with your energy. Maybe that's writing. Maybe you're looking at what is happening in life, and you got to do a little bit of journaling to find some clarity, to move the energy in the direction that brings things full circle, to have a reflective process, right? We've got the moon. The moon is full in this picture, and when the moon is full, it's reflecting the light. It's on the opposite side of the planet, and so the sun casts light on the moon, and the moon reflects to us. So some of you might really be needing to do some reflective work with journaling, or creating some bit of art, like maybe getting an adult color book with mandalas or nature pictures, and kind of the old paint by number kind of thing, but there's no numbers, and you get to use your creative energy to make something really beautiful. Or perhaps that's going out in nature and gathering some flowers, but Spirit's saying it has something to do with writing, with drawing. So for whoever this message is for, take some stock in that, and put pen to paper and let your doodle grow. Is the message. Spirit says somebody wants to doodle, somebody likes doodling. So if you're a doodler, this message is for you. If you like to just doodle and draw and make squigglies and thingamajigs, Spirit's saying, hey, this message is for you, so pay attention. Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides, for sharing that. All right, so let's turn to struggle and creativity. What is it that you have to share about struggle and creativity? Angel Spirits Guides, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we've got persistence, and we've got choose peace. Oops. Or one more. That one I just kind of had loose fingers on and it flew out. That's not really how we take the jumpers. Okay. So the peace offering came out, and we've got choose peace. So Spirit is saying that even though this is the struggle card, and I use it as the new beginnings card, or it resonates with the new beginnings card, somebody out there is actually having some struggles with this moving energy, moving forward. And the message is coming in very loud and very clear. We've got 2 peace cards that came up, and persistence, right? So we've got choose peace, peace offerings, and persistence. So Spirit is saying this needs to be an underlying thing. So whatever it is that is moving away, Spirit's saying bring that in. It's all about bringing that in, and it's coming full circle. It's coming into a level of completion with life. So the thing that is moving away, or the things that are being removed from your life, it's coming in full circle so that you can have peace, so you can choose that as part of your energy. And perhaps whatever it is that is being removed is allowing you to find that. Sometimes people, places, things create a lot of animosity for us, and we don't realize how much it is, because it's such a low level and consistent chaos that we start to become numb to it. And then when this illusion, when we have perspective and we strip that illusion away, we recognize that we were in this constant chaotic energy and we couldn't truly find peace. So for some of you, this thing that's moving away is really, really allowing you to have peace. And some of you, we've got the creativity card and we've got choose peace and peace offerings and persistence, right? So some of you really are being also asked to create that, to take a look at, and to help you strip that illusion of whatever it is, right? So Spirit's also saying, hey, you got to create some peace. It's time to take a step back wherever you are in life. Take a step back. It's time for you to create some peace. It's time for you to remove that thing and to give you, Spirit's giving you this, hey, you need perspective. Step back. What is it in your life that's causing chaos? And that is something that you need to remove as well, right? So it's all coming full circle for you all. You're all learning these beautiful lessons. Some of you are being called to teach them and to bring things into full circle. Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for sharing these messages. Let's grab a few final messages. Angel spirits, guides, what are your final messages? Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Yep. So some of you out there, this Spirit shared this card the other day. And for some of you, you're really being reminded to get out there and connect with Mother Earth. Her energy will help to clear and ground your energy. It will help you to nurture and nourish yourself. You can send some of these illusionary things that have been circling around you and creating a dull luster. You can send them down into the earth and offer gratitude, because she will transform and transmute that energy into potential energy once again for people to be able to use, right? It'll get transmuted and turned into pure energy, right? So it's served its purpose with you, and she'll help that to transform. Angel spirits, guides. Oh, we got magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Yeah, so whatever this illusionary energy is that might have you believing something different, Spirit wants you to know that you are enough, that you are absolutely wonderful, you are magnificent, you are unique. Embrace that. I'm an Aquarius, and Aquarius kind of get this rap of being out there and a little bit avant-garde and I guess weird and unique are two words that come up with Aquarius as well. And this was something that I kind of always felt in my life, and I always wanted to be like everybody else, and I wanted to be like all of the normal kids, and now as an adult I go, wow, I love being unique. I love having a different style than everybody else. I love the way that I think, and Spirit's reminding you that, you are magnificent and you're beautiful and perfect just the way that you are. Embrace that. Angel spirits, guides, thank you for these messages. Let's grab a couple more. Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Yeah. Tap into that. Find it in your heart space. Find it in your third eye, or wherever else you might find it. Tap into that energy. It's the energy of love. Let it grow. let that fill in the space, fill up the parts that are being removed. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you, thank you. One final message. One final message. What is it you have to share? All right. Bonus. Today, one means two. So Spirit says, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Yeah. So just like this, the salmon swims upstream, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage to go back to where you were, so that you can bring things full cycle, so that you can remove that energy. It takes courage to look at oneself and to step outside of what has held you there in that moment, right? It takes a lot of courage for that. So remember that. You are strong. All right, and we've got ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Yes, beautiful beings, you are absolutely ready for this. You've done a lot of work on the earth plane, and it's time to bring that energy up. It's time to shift that energy. You are bringing it all with you. You're bringing your world. You're bringing the planet with you. Beautiful beings, those are the messages for today. If any part of this message resonated with you, please do like, share, subscribe. Please click the bell icon. It'll let you know when I upload new videos. Wonderful beings, thank you for sitting with me today in this reading. It's truly a blessing. Until next time, may you receive abundant blessings of love, light, positive, and pure joy.